greatest stars can withstand the harsh words of the critics. It's time to listen to your reviews, Talk.
I admire your skill in the hunt, though you could use some refinement.
I'll give you that. You know how to smack the skeezers down. But not quite like me.
And I have been treating you for so very long, relatively speaking. Let us begin with that fine fellow Hachira. You'll remember him, don't you?
I thank you for getting me this far.
Smashing work, Talk. But he was a fairly easy one, wouldn't you say? Truly a man who could handle himself. To bear. You remember poor Kyle?
Oh man, I need my dose so fucking bad.
Tough love indeed. Through your failure to help him, poor Kyle may have overcome the monkey on his back. But more likely, something altogether more savage caught up with him. Were you more helpful when the subject was someone a bit more easy on the eyes? Do you remember, Consuela?
Help me, please.
Right, wrong, who cares? What I want to know is, how could you resist that sweet meat?
with the nickname of Junior. I wonder, did Warden Elroy II know of your previous crimes?
I'm gonna need backup to get him under control. Can I count on you?
Seems he could only count on you to leave him twisting in the wind. Dear, dear. Not exactly the most brave you'd find, but he was a strong man. How do you react to other strong men?
Bloody hell! I'd say thank you, but at this point, I don't know if you did me a favor. None of us are gonna live forever, are we?
I admire professionalism, but I would not lift a finger to help someone who shirks his responsibilities.
But far from least, your dear friend Miles. Feel your mind drift back to that moment in his cell block when it all came to a head.
And what the fuck is up with you, my man? First I hear this, I can't believe I say no way, not my man taught.
What made him so very angry at you? And what happened to him there? Your inaction hardly seems worth commenting on, but he seems to have found out your original sin. Thoughts?
confrontation is inevitable. Now we must determine which of us is the better at our craft. We will leave no doubt. It has been a pleasure pursuing a prey as worthy as you. But every good hunt must end. I do suspect there might be a runaway. Some creatures, when wounded, run and hide. Do not risk your near done. Miles to go before you sleep. A good shot, but I do not go down backwards. What are you, man or animal? Who owned your great-grandfather, your great-grandmother? It is likely that I was once commissioned. So now, I know the feeling.
Now, my little one, let me show you something special. In my game, I needed somewhere people could be taught a lesson.
They were pretty bad people, huh?
Oh yes, very bad. Cheaters, liars, fools. I'd tie them up first, and in they would go.
Could they get out?
No, that was the whole idea. They'd choke on the filth and waste in there, and they'd learn.
Damn!
Now, who have you brought with you there?
My little brother, Malcolm. Dumbass.
He's just in your way, isn't he?
Yeah, most times.
You'll never get far in the game with him holding you back. Go on, shove him in. Teach him.
I don't know.
Think about it. What would your father do?
No! I won't do it! I'll never do it!
Too bad he has such a loser for a role model. But he's still cramping my game.
Dad! Where are you?
You're alive? You're the first thing I've seen come out of that hole with 4 normal limbs. I thought you were either dead or were going to turn into something else in minutes.
He seems eccentric, but harmless.
He will ruin you.
He's not what he seems.
Bleed him out. Splatters his face. Kill, kill, kill. You always had trouble getting your game on. You coming home? Yeah, your first home. It's not much farther. Trust me, it'll be worth it. You have a whole lot to learn, player. Now follow me and get your schooling. Remember where you first started playing the game?
Like the reflections in a shattered mirror, your psyche is delicate to the point of brittle. I've done what I can for you, for all the versions of you. Now your childhood home awaits. Your burden is to discover which shard of the mirror goes the deepest.
Right up here is where you and me got started. Always keep your head up. Keep your mind in the game. Let the other guy make the first move. A player's got to have his eyes on the competition at all times. Not much of a place to learn the rules, is it now? You recognize this place? Try your best to grow up here, learn the game, but there's only so much a little one can do without family. Now our friend Rance, he thought he could sit this one out. Turns out, not so. I made his safe little haven not so safe. He's in it now. All his chips on the table. I don't think even you could bail him out. And you'd have to hurry. Hey there, my little one. Come over here. Come on now. I have to educate you. Do you know what you want to be when you grow up?
Happy.
Happy's not good enough. You've got to be a player. Then people respect you. You understand the difference?
I don't know.
That's okay, my little one. I've got years to teach you.
Talking to?
Nobody.
These are the ties that bind us. You can't cut them. You can't burn them. You can't be rid of them. You just have to live with them. Or die with them, like Carmen, Corey, and Malcolm. You remember how that played out? Exactly how that played out?
Explain this to me. What did you do? Just like you said. We put her down. We put them all down. I never said do it! Now they're gone!
I don't think I could have ever done it. But it was the wrong kind we associated with. Untrustworthy, unprofessional. The kind who kills someone just because they get off on it. We've been through so much together. Do you remember?
Blackmore owns Eastern now, particularly you two. Blackmore's here? Where? Show me that shifty snake oil dealer. I've never laid eyes on him. Hey, I know your old lady. Fucking nice rack.
The prime target is secure. Prepare to release the specimens.
That's funny. I thought I was there. I was there, in your eyes. Nobody else could see me. Those blackouts, there when I get my time. Get your body. Get to be me in the real world. Everybody else who knows Blackmore thinks I look like you. Because I am you. But we've only got the one body. And I'm tired of sharing. Every time Carmen came back into your life, I saw you drifting away from me.
I don't know how he got in, but you can get him out.
It's not that easy. Not nearly. Still alive. I knew we would survive. Time. Never quite grabbing for the real prize. She wanted to help me get control of me. A week with Hugo. It's so much farther. You can't win. Now with that game plan.
Think about it. He's not really there.
I don't care who hates the player. I do what I need to survive. There's only a few real ways I took the only way available to us, and in time, everyone feels it.
But you can get him out.
Fight fiercely, or don't bother to fight at all. from your true self. There's only a few real ways out of East Baltimore. I took the only way available to us. And in time, everyone feared me. Taking your time. I don't care who hates the player. I do what I need to survive. I've run a risk with this game, but we're still alive. I knew we would survive because I have the ultimate faith in us. You're only in control a few hours a week. With you gone, I take the game so much farther. You really believe it's that easy?
I don't know how he got in you, but you can get him out.
At last, you recognize your true strength.
Team, it's you and me. We're all that's real.
You need to rethink your plays, player.
Team, it's you and me. We're all that's real.
right. I couldn't get you to break the rules. And the way I play, it's all or nothing.
Times like this, it's hard to know what to say. You walked the line, T. You stayed true. And the happiness I know proves you were right. Even with what happened to me, the ties that bind us are too strong. No one else can compete. And I mean it this time when I say, I never want us to be apart again.